We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. A pair of right-handed aces, DeGrom and Strasburg. Next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Digging in,
batting
Steve Cook. And it's been a good start to the current
Steve
campaign with the average up
Stay
over
hot now,
300
kid.
so
Let's go.
far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to this game for me, they're facing a team that makes a lot of errors. Put the ball in play. When they're on the defensive side and you know you're struggling, you don't want the ball.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Steve Cook. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, let's go, big One out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice. The catcher to knock that one down.
That's inside.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hey, see you driving. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, get your pitch up.
2-0 count, and right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Wait for a good one, huh?
He's set, and the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the 2nd inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Harper.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Just got a piece up the line. And right can't find the handle. Digging in to try it again, Matt Dominguez. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 6.
All right, one more time right here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Nationals are out in front here, 5-1. Ready for another chance?
Leading off
Steve
for Washington.
Cook. He'll start things
Third
out in the home
baseman,
half of inning number 5.
Cook.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch. Ready once again,
Now
Steve
batting,
Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, find a gap, kid, find a gap.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Hey, it's your pitch, drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the one-run lead.
Anyway,
no
kid, here we
surprise
go.
that he's treading lightly right here.
That one's in there, 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Right fielder number 34.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cespedes. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another shot now, Matt Dominguez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Let's go right here.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 8th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 7-6. Riding in once again, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh, big dog right here, 1 time.
swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Robles heads for the plate. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Bryce Harper as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in now, Matt Dominguez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
The 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Ah, way to get dirty. He is out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Steve Cook. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Cook.
First offering on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Ref Snyder fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Peter Borges. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Peter Borges.
Nobody down here.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure. Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Bradford claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Harold, what do you got?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets 2 strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in a 2-count strike and watch him put them away.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak.
Hey, get a good one.
As a look, now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road.
Keep it going. Stay high,
and then
Stay
you
high.
get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Runner at first here,
Hey,
1 man out.
Stay hot, huh?
Stay hot, baby.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
One and two, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hey, stay hot now.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm.
Coming to the plate now Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
Oh, Chief, one time. Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle.
Nice rip.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Scherzer rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away. And that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper,
number
2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
All right, one time here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing.
Get your pitch, drive it right now. Nope.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
See it up and drive.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much, keeping the moisture.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Bryce Harper.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Walker for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping up now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Settling in now, Steve Cook, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Cook.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Patient, get your pitch, huh?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer.
Digging in once again,
Now batting,
Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Bryce Harper.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Halfway.
And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
All right, one time right here.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Conforto looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 3-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow. Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Washington with a big 17-hit attack. Max Scherzer wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Matt Harvey permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Matt Harvey.
We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Get out of here.
That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dominic Smith.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, it's hit to third.
Hey, turn it.
5,
Turn 2.
4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, let her rip.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Smith has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field.
Nice rip.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 1-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Wright has it. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're down 5-1.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
Turn.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Now to the plate, Steve Cook. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Cook.
Oh, sit on something right here. Let her fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Hey, here we go.
Here he comes on 2-0. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper.
Right
0 for
fielder
2
number
on his line thus
34,
far.
Bryce Harper.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals 3.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
6-3 the final score today. Noah Syndergaard takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Eduardo Rodriguez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Bradford gets a 4-out save, his 4th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.